Hello Maniacs, this is HulkofX Maniac and welcome to Friday the 13th, the game. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you Fox's stats, best perks and a few tips along the way, so without further ado, here we go. Okay, so Fox's stats are: Composure is 6, Luck is 3, Repair is 6, Speed is 4, Stamina is 5, Stealth is 4 and Strength is 7. Now, Fox is nigh on exactly the same as Adam, but there's one thing that Adam can't do which Fox can, and that's getting the sweater. And that's what makes her just a little bit better. And now the perks. So my first perk to use as Fox is Swift Attacker. I know I've been saying Swift Attacker a lot through my videos, but it is the perfect one to attack Jason with. These are the characters that you need to use to attack Jason. It's just so basically you can do a quick swing and then get out of there before he tries grabbing you. The only downside is the attack on Jason decreases. And that's about it really. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad though. You can deal with that though. You can always deal with that. And I say quite a lot about Swift Attacker and stuff like that, but these are the ideal perks that you actually do need to fight Jason, and just not to be scared of him really. You just have to go in. As you can see in this video here, I've swung at Jason a couple of times and it didn't even do anything. So that's why you sort of need that Swift Attacker, just so you get your hit in there quickly and then you can just back out. So yeah, so it's a good perk to use, it really is. So for my next perk to use as Fox will be Thick Skinned. Now Thick Skinned, basically you can just take a bit more damage off Jason if he just wants to hack at you, or if you're climbing through a broken window or anything like that to stop you from limping. Which is you're going to sort of need really if you're going to be fighting up against Jason. It's just so you can take an extra 2 hits on Jason. I think it's 2 extra hits if you didn't have this perk on. Having this perk on, you can hit him 2 more times, which is ideal. Is what you want against him really. The only downside is it decreases your stumbling. Now it isn't really by much, isn't by loads, but as Fox is quite her composure is not so bad. So she doesn't get scared that easily, so it's not too bad. It's just when you start getting scared and that she starts stumbling and stuff like that a lot. But she's not too bad. She's not too bad. She's okay. So you shouldn't really have much of a problem with that. So yeah, so that's why I say this perk. So for my next perk to use as Fox will be Man at Arms. Now, Man at Arms, it basically gives you the durability of your weapon just lasting a little bit longer, which is something that you possibly will need. It just makes, like, obviously the bat last a little bit more longer. The only downside is that her stumbling chances does increase, which it's not too bad. It's not too bad for Fox. She's a really good character to compose herself to Jason when Jason's about, so it's not too bad. Just remember though that she is like Adam and her stamina does run out really quickly, but if you manage to compose yourself and that coming up fighting Jason and stuff like and having to run around, you should be okay. Not a problem at all. So my first tip guys is something that you can't do with Adam, and that is getting the sweater. Now obviously getting the sweater is a big thing in this game. It is easier if you do attack Jason to try and get his mask off first and then get the mask, because if you have Jason's mask and you go into his cabin, he won't know if you're there if you have his mask, but if you don't have it then he will pick up on that and will probably come and get you. So you have to sort of be prepared for that if you're just going to go out and attack Jason without getting the mask. So you've got to prepare yourself for that. And if you want, try and get someone to go with you. It does help out a lot. So my next tip is obviously weapons, on what weapon to use. So I am going to show you the chart now. Okay guys, so the best weapon to use as Fox with these perks on are the axe, the wrench, the machete, the poker, and the pipe. So if you use these weapons, you're roughly going to get about 3 to 4 swings on Jason, which is plenty enough to get a good bit of damage on him and hopefully get his mask off for you to go and get his mum's sweater. So my final tip, guys, is this: if everything does go south, which quite a lot of the time it does, always remember that Fox is very good on doing repairs on the car and the fuse box. So she is an ideal character to have on doing these if anything goes wrong. As long as you stick together and talk on the mics and communicate with each other, you should be able to get away. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. I hope this video has helped you out and give you a bit of an idea on what to do when you're playing as Fox. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think that these perks are good or not, and what perks you think is ideal to use as Fox. Just always remember that these perks and tips and that, they don't always make you survive all the time. It's just to help you along and to try and work on that and to try some new different things as well. So if you liked the video, guys, like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot and I do appreciate it a lot. And without further ado, this is HulkFX Maniac, over and out.